Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for taking time out of your day to click on this video. If you are new here, I am Deidre. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that you'll stick around and subscribe and join this wonderful community on our budgeting journeys. So today I'm going to be going over a few things. I might be a little rusty. I haven't filmed in a while. I had some time off in August. I hope everybody had some time off if they wanted time off. I have a little bit of happy mail. I have a little bit of an update to my savings challenges. So let's get into it. So let's start off with some happy mail. I did open up the package, but I haven't opened up the actual packages themselves. So let's get into it. And I actually have some money to use for savings challenges. We'll get to that later. So the first happy mail that I received was from Southwest Budgets, UK budgeter and Etsy shop owner. Saw this, I debated, and I'm a lover of Bridgerton. I don't know if anybody else is. If you are, let me know in the comments down below. But I just found it so cute, and the amount was perfect. So it just says, thank you. We can't wait for your next order. And it's Southwest Budgets on Etsy and Instagram. So I will actually probably go over to Instagram. If I'm not already following, I will. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Deidre's Budgeting Journey, exactly the same as my name here on YouTube. And yeah, come on over. So this is actually a freebie, which is super cute. Super small challenge, which is great. Hopefully I can start using some of these smaller challenges that I've received as freebies next year just to save up small amounts, but that is really cute. This is the thing that I ordered. So it's Save the Ton, and it saves $100, and each icon is $10. And just it looks so great online, and it looks even better in person. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet. But yeah, we will figure that out. I don't know if we'll figure it out in this video or maybe later on, but definitely go check out Southwest Budgets. So lovely. So thank you for that. And I'm actually just going to put this little savings challenge kind of in the back. I've kind of been collecting a few smaller little challenges that I have. That I've had over probably a year in collecting from different Etsy shops when I've gotten them as freebies. So next up, I already have savings challenges from Mal, but this is Mal from That Budget Luxe. And anybody who's ever seen any of these challenges or anything, they're always super bright, super colorful, super well made. They're just so lovely. So there's a few stickers in here. Don't know what I'm going to do with the stickers, but super cute. And of course, Mal, just thank you, and you can follow her at That Budget Luxe. So these they took a little while to come to me. They're from the UK. I'm over in Canada, so that's totally, I already knew that. It takes forever to get stuff from overseas, but I'm super excited that I have those. So I already have actually 6 challenges from her, and I picked up another 5 bundle fair, like I think it was at the end of July, I think it was. She was having a sale on, and I decided to get some more challenges. So first up, we have the Glam Squad. I'm going to decide in this video what I'm going to use these for, so we'll just go through them first. One Smart Cookie saves 75. Oh, and Glam Squad, you choose how much you basically save based on each icon. Grow through what you go through. I just thought that was so lovely, and it saves 50. Each one is 5. I like to save in $5 increments because I usually get $5 bills out. We have $1 and $2 coins in Canada. I know some Canadian YouTubers use them. I just don't like using them right now. That might change in the future. Next up is Cup of Positivity, and this saves a total of 80 as each icon is $5. And last but certainly not least, it's vitamin C, and each icon you get to choose how much you want to save. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could include the items outside the bottle as well. So those are super lovely. And these are the insert sets, so they each come with an envelope as well as the front, which shows you what the challenge is. So that is from Mal at That Budget Luxe. Definitely go check her out. everything I always use is always linked down below. So if you're ever curious, I support lots of different Etsy shops. I am not super creative on my own, so I like to support others that are creative. So those are going to get added to my savings challenges binder, and there is an update for this binder if you've been following me for a while. I'm not a huge savings challenge person. I just kind of recently started as I am paying off my debt, but it just helps to fund some sinking funds. So this binder originally had these 10 in here. And what happened was, is over the last few months, I've been adding to them. I actually finished 2 challenges. I finished the Abundance, which is from that Budget Lux as well, and the Virgo Savings Challenge, which is from Kayla at Budgets of Bloom. And so money went into my retirement and money went into my clothes sinking fund. So just recently I was like going through this and I'm like, I'm so close on some of them, but some of them I kind of need to like get some of this money into the bank, but I didn't have enough in like the sinking fund itself to do that. So I just went through this entire binder, cleared out everything, put it into the appropriate sinking funds, put money in the bank. You will see that updated at the end of the month with all the different totals. So like technology was being built up and just a whole bunch. And I needed some money in beauty because I didn't have enough in my beauty sinking fund. So yeah, so some of these I went in and I changed, some of them I did not. So I don't know if I'll be using them all right away or not. I haven't fully decided yet. So I reserve the right to change my mind, as Lisa at Figuring Out Retirement says, but I did change some of them. So this one was the Save 80, was originally for new home. What happened was, is one of my challenges was for night out, which is my like time for myself. And the yoga class that I took in the spring is being offered again for the fall. It did increase in price and it's going for like a longer stretch. So it's going for 8 weeks instead of 6. So it's going to cost $80 if I want to register. I will be missing one class because I will be at my sister's wedding. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not. I'm leaning more towards I am, because the other yoga class that I was kind of interested in was a little bit cheaper, but it might not go because there might not be enough registrants. So what I did was I put that money into the night out, time for myself, date night, and now I will have enough if I want to go attend that $80 yoga class. So yeah, so some of these categories got changed just with figuring things out. So Save 80, I'm now going to earmark for night out because that should be enough to attend a rec program through my city. Save 110 is for buffer, and that has not been changed. It might get changed in the future. Pretty Things was for beauty and is still is for beauty. Sweet Sprinkles is actually going to be earmarked for travel. I am going to have a line item in my budget next year for travel, but a little bit extra doesn't hurt because I'm hoping to take a fingers crossed. I'm hoping to do some sort of traveling, hopefully after my debt is paid off in the summer of next year is my goal. So maybe in the fall or maybe the following spring. I haven't decided what I want to do. And of course, prices just keep going up and up and up. So it's always good to have way more than you think you'll need. Frosty Funds was actually still earmarked for technology, going towards a new phone. Knock on wood. Hopefully, I don't need that anytime soon. This one is from Jen at Little Potato Saver, and it's the Spooky Edition Savings 100. And this one is earmarked for rainy day. I think it was earmarked for rainy day previously. I don't recall changing that at all. Lovely Hearts, which is from Jen as well. I don't know if you can see this foil on her challenge, but oh my god, it's so pretty. So this one saves 100 as well, and this one's earmarked for furniture, but you know what, I might change that. I haven't fully decided yet, so you know what, let me just pull that out for now. Gift of Chocolates, which is also from Kayla at Budgets of Bloom, just like the Virgo challenge. This one I earmarked each one for 5 as a total of 80, and that one was earmarked for debt. Oh yes, and I did take money out of here and paid down my debt a little bit as well over time. Abundance Budgets from that Budget Lux was for clothes. I'm going to leave it as clothes. The Virgo challenge again from Kayla at Budgets of Bloom, save 60 because I made each icon worth 5. It's just a little extra that can go towards my retirement. I am not getting any younger. I was not super good at saving when I was younger for pretty much anything, let alone retirement. I did save money, but then I was naughty and I took money out. And yeah, definitely do not recommend that at all, especially if you are young. You might feel like, oh, I need that money now. No, your future self needs that money. And then this challenge, I don't know if I'm going to keep it in here or not, but this was a freebie from Gail at Budget With Me 24/7, and she has a website. It's budgetwithme247.com. That is where I have where I got the Save All You Want binder. So that one's Treat Yourself. So I mean, I guess if I want to leave it in there, I don't have to earmark it for anything. I could just treat myself to something. So I'm going to actually maybe change this one. I have some nail polish remover off to the side. Not that I don't need money for furniture, but I'm hoping it's furniture when I buy a new place. And that one does have money in there. So, um, yeah, like I'm not super concerned at this point. That might change in the future. So, you know what? I'm going to just look and see, is there any category in my binders that I want to like maybe put $100 towards? I might double stuff up. Haven't fully decided. Kind of just flying by the seat of my pants at this point, guys. Hair and nails always gets money. I do have beauty already in here. Gifts kind of gets money. It's going to get money more towards next year because most of the birthdays in my family are done. Well, my mom's is left, but I don't know. You know, I could always just say sinking funds. Appliances, I'm hoping that's for the future. So I'm kind of not going to do that neither with new home at this point. Again, I already have some earmarked towards debt. Pet fund is for the future. I do not have a pet right now. I already have 80 for date night. I have rainy day. Furniture, again, that's what I just crossed off. Subscriptions, I always make it a point, and renewals and my insurances, I always make it a point to save for. So, you know what? I might earmark that for technology just because, you know, like technology is never getting any cheaper, and especially when I want to buy a phone outright. I know it won't be inexpensive, so because I'm going to probably need one with more storage space and probably a bigger screen. So, all right, let me just kind of set that there. So I have to decide what I want to do with these brand new ones. So one smart cookie saves 75. And again, I don't know if I'm going to use all of these when I do savings challenges. I don't know what I'm actually going to use everything towards. Like, it's kind of up in the air at this point. One smart cookie. What could use $75 that you think, would be like a good amount to add to something, but isn't ridiculous? You know what? I'm just going to say sinking funds. And then, you know what? When I complete it, if there's something that like really I feel needs some love, if I'm eyeing something, Glam Squad is, you know what? I'm going to do that for beauty. Just that makes the most sense to me. All right, and each icon, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I would say. Or would I use the tweezers as each one? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to go with each icon as 5, so it would say 55. Just going to set these to the side. Grow through what you go through saves 50. And that just feels so like, I don't know, I just loved it. I just was like, yes. And you know what? I'm going to earmark that for travel. That's a nice round number, 50. Then I could always place a placeholder into that sinking fund. Cup of positivity. And that one saves 80, so that's a pretty good amount. Nothing too crazy, but like a little bit. You know what? I think I'm just gonna say, yeah, again, sinking funds. Like if I get done these, this is, um, you know, again, I reserve the right to change my mind. I just don't want to be like super overwhelmed, and I don't want to like put in a category and then like change my mind like halfway through and be like, oh, I should have done it for this, right? So, I'm not gonna go with anything outside on the vitamin C. I'm just gonna go in with the icons in the bottle. And so each one's going to be 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, 15. And my math is not going to be great today. So $75 for this one. All right. Vitamin C. It's like, oh, makes you feel good. Water. Um, hmm. See, probably should have thought about this before I recorded this video, but it is what it is, right? So, um, you know, I already have the one for travel. I already have retirement. You know what? I am going to put that as another one for debt. I know that sounds crazy. I do have certain amounts of money going every single month to my debt, but you know what? Extra payments could definitely help me get it paid off even faster, which would be really lovely. So I'm definitely not going to complain. So now in this, I actually have quite a few. So I don't know if I'm going to use these every single time or if I'm just going to maybe try and fill these up and then move on. So, So we actually have 10 and 11, so that would be 16. You know what I might do is I might pull some out every time I do a savings challenge and then just roll and see what gets some love. And so, yeah, we will just wait and see. I'm just going to count out the money I actually have to put into savings challenges. This is from some extra money that I got on my paycheck. I really debated putting it directly to my debt, but you know what? I thought since I'm emptied all of these savings challenges, I might want to just kind of restart. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 in there. And so you know what? Because these are all brand new, I think I'm just going to start there. And you know what? We will figure it out later as we go along. So I will do this one as number 1, this one as number 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'm going to actually pull out another one just so I have 6. So, what did I do? I literally just did this and I can't remember. Sinking funds. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pull out, and I already have one for debt. And I already have one for technology, and I already have one for beauty, and I have one for travel. Retirement got filled up really quickly last time. I know that, which was kind of cool to see actually. So you know what? I'm just going to pull that one out now, and we'll see if it gets any love. I don't know if you guys can see all of those. I don't have a ton of space on this desk, unfortunately, and I am just going to get a 6-sided dice because that's all I have, and we will see where this money goes. So I hope everybody has been doing well. I hope that you are enjoying these new challenges, and I'd love to know your thoughts, of course. Number 1 got that. Number 4. Number one. I haven't made any sales on Poshmark to have any extra money. I do have $5 of this is from Rakuten, so that is where the $5 is. So also from. So yeah, I don't have a ton of extra money to be putting towards savings challenges just because, yeah, I haven't made any sales, but that is okay. I was on holidays. I didn't want to have my shop active. So, and last but certainly not least, number 4. So retirement got nothing, which is hilarious. It didn't want some love, but that's okay. Okay. So grow through what you go through. Got 5 in here today, and I will just cross off that 5. And this one is for travel, so we are already started. And you know what? Just so I remember when I'm flipping through this binder later on, I will know. I already know this is for beauty, which is hilarious that it got some love. I did use money out of my beauty, obviously. I think I said that earlier. I did purchase a tool from the shopping channel, hopefully to help me continue to look younger. That's the goal. So so far I quite like it. It's some heat and a little bit of micro current, and so I did use some spending money as well, and some of my buffer. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but you know what, it was something I wanted. It was a really good price. I saved like 20% on it, so you know what, I don't have to justify to anybody what I spend my money on. So in Glam Squad, it got 5, 10, 15 today, so that is already well on its way to being completed almost. Like we're only $40 away. One Smart Cookie got 5 today, and I already see I have ink on myself, which is lovely. So we're going to cross off that 5. And this one is for just sinking funds in general. Decide later what I want to do for that. Cup of Positivity, again for sinking funds, and it got 510 today. That one saves 80, so well on its way. I couldn't resist buying when Mal had her sale on. There were some new ones that weren't around when I had ordered last time, so I do not regret getting more challenges, and hopefully next year I can use challenges a lot more regularly for various things. So vitamin C, we got 10 in there today, 510. That one saves 75, and that one is to go towards my debt. And debt might kind of, depending on what's happening, I might take it out and put it directly towards my debt, put it in the bank and put it directly towards my debt, but I'll just keep crossing it off just because I earn interest daily. So if there's an okay amount in here, I don't mind doing that and taking it directly to the bank. And I will put those in the binder later on. So I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this. I'd love to know your thoughts on what I chose and my sort of new challenges. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.